everyone. So today, just for a bit of fun, I thought I would give you a little lesson in playing the blues on the ukulele. So we're going to play a little kind of boogie rhythm, a little sort of shuffle, and we're going to play it in the key of C, and it's going to be a 12-bar blues song, or a 12-bar blues progression. We're going to play it in the key of C. Okay, so basically this chord progression is based around really three chords, C, F and G. So we're going to start off learning our first chord and how to play it. Before we do that though, just for the purposes of this little tutorial, we're going to number the strings from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4. So your bottom string is number 1 and your top string is number 4. So the first chord we're going to take a look at is our C chord. So we take our index finger and put it on the second string, 3rd fret, okay? And what we're going to do, we're going to play strings 2 and 3 together, okay? So we're just going to, I have a little pick here, so I'm just going to play these together. And we're going to play this twice. So we go, okay. Then what I want you to do is take your 3rd finger and put it on the, still on the second string, on the 5th fret this time, and play strings 2 and 3 again. So you go like this. So 3rd fret, 5th fret, okay. Now technically you're playing C5, C6. We're not going to worry about that, we're just going to think about it all as a kind of a C chord, okay? So once you play your 3rd fret, and then 3rd finger down on the 5th fret, again we're playing strings 2 and 3. Then what we're going to do is take our pinky and put our pinky on the 6th fret of the 2nd string, and again play strings 2 and 3. Okay, so you play each part twice. So on the 3rd fret you go 1 and 5th fret, 2 and, okay, 6th fret, 3 and then you lift your pinky and go back to playing the 5th fret for the last beat. So the whole thing goes like this. So that's your C chord, okay, essentially. Take some time just to practice that until you get used to that. We're now going to play, we're going to now take a look at the F chord shape. Okay, and again, technically you're playing F5, F6, F7, but don't worry about that, we'll just look at it as an F chord. So you're putting your first finger, or your index finger, on the 2nd string, 1st fret. Then you're putting your 3rd finger on string number 1 on the 3rd fret, okay, and that's your F chord, okay, or F5. And again, this time you're playing strings 1 and 2, the bottom 2 strings. So with your pick, you're playing the bottom 2 strings, okay. And again, you're going to play this twice. You go 1 and, then put your pinky on the 5th fret of the string number 1. So you can see I'm reaching for my pinky there. Then play this twice. Okay, so practicing that. Okay, so we have our first shape with our 1st finger on the 1st fret, 2nd string, 3rd finger on string number 1. Okay, so we play that twice. Pinky down then on the 5th fret. And then once you play that, then you kind of stretch your pinky up to the 6th fret, but a little bit of a stretch, and you play that twice. Okay, so putting that all together goes like this. And then once you play that, then you slip your pinky back to the 5th fret. So it goes like this. Okay, so just get comfortable with that F shape. Okay, so work on your C chord and your F chord, and then the next chord we're really going to work on is your G chord. So what we want to do from this position is slide our 1st finger up to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, then put our third finger on the 5th fret of string number 1, and we're still playing the bottom 2 strings. Okay, and that's essentially our G shape. What we're going to do, we're going to play this twice, and then put your pinky up to this fret number 7, and then stretch it up to fret number 8, and then back to fret number 7. So your G is going to go like this. Okay, so practice those 3 chord shapes, or those 3 little shuffle, or those that shuffle across those 3 chords rather. So you start off with your C, then your F, and then your G. Okay, so what I'm now going to do is just talk about the chord progression itself. So you start off with 4 bars of your C chord. So essentially you're playing this 4 times. Okay, so I'll just demonstrate that for you now, playing it 4 times. Then once you play that 4 times, then you're going to move to your F shape. So to do this, you're going to slide your first finger to the 1st fret, still on the 2nd string. Put your 3rd finger down then on string number 1 at the 3rd fret, and that's you now locked into your F shape. And you're going to play this F shape twice. Okay, so it's going to go like this. Once you do that, okay, then you slide back then to your C shape. Okay, so your first finger slides back up the 2nd string to the 3rd fret. And you're going to play this C shape twice, or for another 2 bars. And then you're going to play the G shape. Okay, so the handy thing is you can keep your first finger just where it is and pop your 3rd finger down to the bottom string, 5th fret, and you're going to play this G shape just once. And then you're going to slide down to the F shape. So just keep your fingers pretty much in the same position, but slide them down to the 1st and 3rd frets of strings 1 and 2, and you're going to play this F shape just once. And then to finish off, we're going to slide back then to our C shape. So keep your first finger on the 2nd string, slide it up to fret number 3, and you play the C shape for 2 bars. And that totals up to 12 bars. So now what I'm going to do is play the whole shuffle, just so you can get an idea of what it should sound like by the time you finish with it. So hopefully that provides you something with a little bit different to play, rather than maybe just kind of strumming chords, maybe to your favourite songs. This is something just a little bit different, so I hope you enjoy this.